an amazing baker. If you're familiar with my mom, Mish Pops, she makes cake pops basically for a living now. But beyond cake pops, she's famous around Tampa for making a few things. Chocolate chip cookies, I think that might be her #1 most well-known thing. Sugar cookies, which she does these amazing cutouts for different holidays. Zucchini bread, which is what I'm making today. But the best thing about zucchini bread is it's just such a nice, warm loaf of bread that's perfect for fall, so I thought it'd be fun to do now that October is basically just around the corner. Crazy. Okay, so I texted my mom this morning to ask her to send me the recipe. I have it somewhere in my email, but figured it'd be easier just to get it on my phone. So I've got it right here, and we're just gonna dive right into it. And I'll be sure to leave the recipe, don't worry, in the description below. So if you wanna make this at home, you'll be able to do it. I think the first thing we have to do is grate the zucchini. I hate grating stuff, it freaks me out. Ooh, wait, just kidding, we have to preheat the oven. Oven's preheating. It just needs 2 cups of zucchini. My mom said it's about 2 large zucchinis, but I bought 4 because I have no idea how much it's actually gonna take. Okay, I've already made mistake #1, which I knew I was making, and then I called my mom to confirm. I was using the wrong side of the grater. So this is what I did using the small side here, and there's too much liquid. So for the last bit, I'm gonna use the right side, which is this side here. And honestly, it's so much easier. And I'm gonna add it and then measure the 2 cups out of this and drain out some of the liquid so it doesn't get too liquidy. Okay, so this is what it looks like after I've drained the liquid. You can see these chunks are what it's supposed to look like. This puree is what it's not supposed to look like. So let's just keep going and hope for the best. But when you're doing this at home, use the right side of the grater, Mom. The first thing, you just basically need a big bowl, and you're gonna crack 3 eggs into it. Okay, and then with the 3 eggs, you do 1 cup of oil, and then you blend those together. The next step is doing 2 1/4 cups of sugar. I always like read the instructions 10 times to make sure I'm doing the right amount, but it's 2 1/4. That's 1, 2, 1/4, and then 2 teaspoons of vanilla. So in another bowl, you're supposed to sift together the dry ingredients. The first one is 3 cups of flour. So 3 cups of flour. It's 1, 2, and 3. And then 1 teaspoon of baking soda, baking powder, and salt. And 3 tablespoons of cinnamon. And you just sift those together like this. Okay, so next you add the dry into the wet. So you're gonna sift the flour, big spoon, mix this together. Oh my God, it smells good already. This can be considered your second workout of the day. Maybe you switch arms. Beautiful, wow, look at this. Okay, and then the last step for the actual dough is to mix in the zucchini, and that's gonna also help give it a little bit more liquid. And remember, this is 2 cups of zucchini. And you just mix it right in. This is looking good. The next step is to flour the tin so that the bread will actually pop out. You can do it the old-fashioned way. I love this pan for baking. It basically does both the flouring and the greasing at the same time. And then you just pour the batter into the loaf tins. Here we go, it's a little heavy. So the pans are filled, and then we'll just pop them into the oven. So it's gonna bake in the oven for 40 to 50 minutes. Set a timer for 40 minutes.
Okay, 40 minutes and counting.
I actually think it might cook longer if you don't have a convection oven, which I don't. Set your timer first for 40 minutes, and then you'll just check on it to see if you need more time. It looks okay?
Yes, it does.
Okay, good. We already put it in the oven, so I was hoping it looked okay. Okay, we're good, we're good. Okay, we're gonna do one final test. I think this should be just about enough. Watch out, Hammy. Oh my God, it's smelling absolutely amazing. I wish you guys could smell this. And that's perfect. I'm just gonna pop them out. Does that smell good to you, Hammy? Does that smell good to you? So they were in the oven officially for 56 minutes, and one of the annoying things about not having a convection oven is that different loaves, depending on where they are in the oven, might cook at different speeds. Convection's gonna make it so that everything cooks evenly. So I kept checking to make sure, but these actually came out pretty good despite not being convection. But yeah, 56 minutes for these, depends on your oven. Again, I'd start at 40, add 10 minutes if you need to, and then just slowly increment up based on the stick test. Okay, so this is when you have to cross your fingers and hope that you sprayed the pan and buttered the pan appropriately at the beginning, because it should pop right out. That's perfect. Oh my God. Okay, honestly, I think Mish would be so proud. These look so perfect and they smell amazing. So zucchini bread, in my opinion, is just quintessential fall delicacy. It's just amazing. But it's great if you are going to someone's house for Thanksgiving and you need a hostess gift and you're not sure what to bring. This is a great thing to bring for that, or just like a potluck dinner if you're assigned on the dessert end. I love zucchini bread as breakfast, so I'll slice up like a little sliver of it. The ends are my absolute favorite. And you can put butter on it or just eat it plain, but truly it's just incredible, yummy, super healthy. Just kidding, it's not healthy at all. It has vegetables in it, so you can tell it yourself that it is. Okay, now it's the most crucial and most exciting part, the taste test. Oh yeah, it's as good as Mish's. I might eat this whole loaf. So I'm keeping one of the loaves for myself, but Carter, who's behind the camera right now, is gonna take home another loaf. If you like this video, make sure you click the subscribe button, and if you like what you saw, give it a thumbs up. Leave a comment if you want me to bake something next. Maybe we could get Mish on board for a video in the future.